Come one, come all, to those who hear the call. And that is all for the intro. And this is RedSkittle1000, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Ruby, the Water Monotype run. And guess what? Speaking of water, guess what we're going to be surfing on today? Yeah, no, it's not grape juice, even though that would be so cool if it was. Like, oh my god, it would be so awesome if we could surf on grape juice. Like, you can't deny that fact. Anyway, we're going to start by surfing. Would you like to surf? I would love to surf. Sherman will be who we're surfing on today. And off screen I did a few battles to, wild battles to test if my quality was good enough. And P. Sherman and Betsy grew a level. Thought I'd point that out before a few of you were like, wait a minute, they grew levels? Since when? Yes, it's off screen. Also, you know, it's a bit different. I'm sort of like experimenting a bit with window size and stuff. So the window size is much bigger. Now hopefully this will improve quality, although I think it's leaning a bit. I don't know why. I have my camera propped up on 6 Wii games, and it's sort of the lens of the camera sort of propped up by an old mobile phone. Speaking of mobile phones, I got a new one. I'd show it to you, but with the lighting you can barely see it, so there's no real point. Anyway, I really should be actually going on with it. Come on. Thank you. Oh my god. I really should be going on with and actually battling trainers while I talk about this stuff, because yeah, we're going to be finishing off all this surfing, and trust me, there's a lot of it to do. There is a lot of it to do. Also, there's an area we're going to explore, but there's a lot of trainers to fight while we are surfing. But luckily, our team can handle that, no problem, because, well, our team is full of water types, and they're all awesome. I've proved this. I mean, come on, it's a proven fact. Seriously. Okay, let's see, what's been happening lately? What can I talk about as I fight all of these many trainers? What have I been doing lately? I have started Term 2 of Year 12, which is about as sucky as Term 1, believe me. I tell ya, I've ranted about this before, but I mean, they really just don't let up. It's like, and the whole system is flawed. Like, the system of homework, the system of exams, the system of what they call SACs. Yes, SACs. We have SACs, which are like tests, but just more important. The system of everything is flawed. Because like I've said, what? Do I have to get a mark on a test to prove how smart I am? What? Seriously, what the hell is up with that? That just makes no sense. Yeah, and Beth, you know it. You know it, Beth. Wait, did I get the amulet coin? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. You there! Yawn. I must have drifted off to sleep while I was drifting in the waves. But dude, since when is that a good idea? You don't sleep while you're swimming. That's how people drown. Like, jeez. You also don't go swimming while unconscious. Although, in certain horror movies, that might not be an option. I do not like horror movies. No, horror movies just aren't my thing. I don't think I've even seen any horror movies, unless you count 1408 as a horror movie, which I guess it could be, but I don't know. Yeah, the one about the spooky hotel room. Ooh, I tell you, horror movies, like, with some interesting ideas. I should probably put on a rappel or something. But yeah, they come up with some interesting ideas, like, there's the classic, there's this evil thing that wants to kill you, and then they come up with like, hey, we're just gonna have a hotel room that wants to kill you. Sounds ridiculous, but heck, at least they're keeping the ideas fresh. Heck, fresh ideas are always a thumbs up. When stuff stops getting, original and fresh, that's when it gets boring. Case in point, complaints about Generation 5. Jeez, I've been hearing the same shit for over, like, 2 years now. Just like, dude, it's been years. Generation 5 was a commercial success, and it was probably one of the best generations ever. Shut up already. Just saying. I tell you, there will always be people to complain. Like, I have a theory. I have a theory about things, just things. I have a theory about things. Okay? And let's actually pop on that rappel. Where are my rappels? Aha! Lovely. Check if everything's still going well, and it is. You there! See me! Good boy! Man, whatever. The sea is like my backyard. I have a friend. We have a friend who like has a house in this town and sometimes stays in it, whose backyard adjoins straight to the golf course. So I can just go through the gate and be all like, "Hey, I'm on the golf course and I didn't pay. Suck it." Yeah. Cheating the man. It's what I do. Actually, not really. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta follow the rules and stuffs. Anyway, back to my theory. Okay, yeah, go swim some more. That's cool. I'm just gonna surf because my character, like me, cannot swim. Anyway, back to my theory. For everything in the world, like every little thing that exists in the world, there will be someone who will complain about it. I'm not saying there'll be someone who complain about everything, but there will be at least one complainer who, like, there'll be someone to complain about something, and then for something else, there'll be someone to complain about that, then for something else, there'll be someone to complain about that, and it's a vicious cycle. Like, it's all a matter of opinions, and I'm not saying that everyone has to have the same opinion. Like, if everyone had the same opinion, that life would just, like, be like, what the hell? It'd be like, what the hell? And this line always amused me. Girl, if he lied to you, no, girl, if he all up in lying to you, then you don't deserve him. You can find a better man. You deserve a man who ain't gonna lie to you, you know? I was talking with Ronisha the other day, and I told her that her man was not treating her right, and that she should leave him. But then she's like, no, but I tell you, I do not know where I'm going with this. Like, what the? Yeah, I just have no idea. I cannot do that. I can talk like this all episode, but I think that gets annoying after a while. In fact, it gets annoying after about 5 seconds, so I should stop now. Let's see, H2OMG hasn't seen much action. That's just because we're going across water routes, and its main method, it's just a pure water type, so it doesn't have many other means of attacking. Once we get out of this water route stuff, I'll probably show off a bit more of Whalmer, because Whalmer's awesome. And boom! Take that, Meryl! Yeah, see, Sludge Bomb. It's big power. Big power. Big power. Let's finish you off with Poison Sting. It's like the first time I've ever used this damn move. Oh well, I kept it around because I think it has like a 40% chance to poison, which is pretty high. Pretty high. Oh, boo. Oh no, yeah, boo, indeed. Yes, Boo. My favorite Mario character, actually. I have a jumper with pictures of Boo all over it. You tell my family and friends I wear that all the time, especially since it's getting to winter. You know, over in other countries like America, you're experiencing like fun summertime, but no, over here we're freezing our asses off. Or at least we will be. Like, some days it's just like we are freezing our asses off, and some days we're not. I tell you, like, yesterday when I had to walk home from work, it was like about 7:15 p.m., and it was like, damn, it was cold. Like, jeez. Like, talk about cold, it was. It was cold. And then, so, I walk home, which usually takes me about 25 minutes, and then as soon as I get home, I'm like cold as hell, and then apparently, I get home and it's just like, hey, we're going out for dinner, as soon as I walk in the front door. Oh, yay, that's just like, seriously? Seriously. Oh, well, I really shouldn't complain, but, I don't know. But yeah, look, I'm complaining. There's someone, everyone, everywhere. Complaining, and this isn't the rock, apparently. There's a rock that gives you something. I know there is. This one. No, not yet. Hidden rare candy. Keep in mind, there is a rare candy right there. It's actually a rare candy in Juford Cave, but, you don't need Flash to get it, but obviously I think it'd help. Oh well, if I really want it, I'll go get it. Maybe just to show off that where to get the rare candy, because it's sort of like a complicated rare candy. You need the muck bike to get it. Because I don't think I showed it off, but in the Juford Cave, there's a little hill that you can only go up with the muck bike, and that leads eventually to a rare candy. And I think a second Everstone. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, I'll show that off if I need to. But I don't really plan to use rare candies, really, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway. Let's keep going. Wingo. No name. No name will be perfect for this. Swimmer Missy. With the name of Sheldon's twin sister, who we saw all of once. Oh well. He's just one of those characters that we see once, you know? It's one of those characters who, you know, we don't see too many times because it's not really integral to any plots or anything, so it's just like, we'll just show her off once to prove that she exists, you know? I tell you, if you just like started watching, if I like watched the first season, like the first 2 seasons of The Big Bang Theory, if I told you that in like season 5 Sheldon gets a girlfriend, you would just not believe me. And it's just like, boom. But it happens. It freaking happens. Sheldon gets a girlfriend. It's just like, none of us, no one who started watching The Big Bang Theory and watched like the first 2 seasons would ever saw this coming, that Sheldon would officially have a girlfriend. And ooh, takedown. Goodbye, tackle. Yeah, I have mudshot and stuffs. We'll get rid of tackle and we'll go for takedown. Why? Because, you know, science is about why. It's about why not. Why is so much of our science? Oh, I've used this quote. Whoa, shoot. My Wii games fell down and it's just like, holy crap, that scared me. You know, even if it's just like not a very loud noise, it's unexpected. It's just like, holy shoot balls. Dang, son. Oh, well. Anyway, let's keep on going. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna go out fighting. Go out young. Flash of lightning. Eclipse the sun. If you know what I'm referencing, then props to you. Okay, we're gonna fight Swimmer Sheldon eventually. Oh, no, Sheldon doesn't swim. Well, he doesn't dance, I know that, but anyway. Here's the area we're going to explore. The abandoned ship. Yes, the abandoned ship. You won't run into wild Pokemon just walking around, so don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about putting up repels. You can go indoors. It's empty. Aww. You can go up here. There's a guy. Ships are sort of rare, so I'm taking a look around. There appear to be other cabins. You think there are other cabins? Yeah, and unlike the Olivine Lighthouse and Gold Silver Crystal, you can't fall through the holes. No dice. Anyway. No. Isn't it fun here? I get excited just being here. Yeah, I bet you do. Let's go in here. Item. Harbor mail, which we have absolutely no use for. In fact, we have such a little use for it, I'm tossing it right now. And I'm going to use this protein, and we are going to use it on No Name to boost its poison type awesomeness. And then we're going to take this item from Zigzagoon. Another super potion. Just picking us up super potions, but heck, who says that's a bad thing? Downstairs. There's actually a really, vital item, not a really vital item, but a really good thing that I want to pick up before I leave, so really my main reason for being here also to show it off. But anyway, the repels effect wore off. It actually does not matter at all, but if we talk to this guy, we'll find out that, boom, he's a trainer. So yes, there are trainers on here. One, I think there's 2. There's this guy and then a double battle later. So, yeah, we're gonna fight him. Okay, Whalmer. Hey, we have a Whalmer. Indeed, we do. Okay, let's hope we can 2-hit this guy. Be nice if we could. Alright, damn it, there was something I was gonna say, but I forgot it. Curses. I knew this guy had him a choke, that's why I bring out water wings. There was something that I was going to say, but I have, like, sort of forgotten now. Arrgh, I hate that. Don't you just hate that? Like, you think of something to say, and then you're busy saying something else, and when you want to say what you were thinking of saying, you just, like, totally forget it, and it's just like, damn it. Curses! Oh well. I guess that just happens sometimes. Yay, it's a ship! No ship, Sherlock. Anyway, hey buddy, how's it hanging? I'm getting queasy just being aboard this ship. It's not even moving, but I know the feel, bro. Actually, no, I don't, but whatever. Yeah, I remember in Generation 1 / its remakes, if you looked in the trash can of the that was in front of the captain on the SS Anne, it'd say, shouldn't have looked in there. So you can actually, there's actually a bit here where you can surf. I don't know if you can find wall encounters here. That answers that question. But I think it'll just be like tentacle and stuff. I don't think you can find Wingull or anything in here. I think it's just tentacle. And you notice that dark spot of water. These dark spots of water will play a role later. So I will come back here when we have the necessary HM to deal with that. Here, escape rope. I don't know if you can use an escape rope in here, but it's really not that much of a big deal. Like, heck, there's not even any wild battles, so who really cares? This is a perfect place to go exploring. It's exciting here, but there are amazing treasures on board. It's empty. We get a dive ball. Dive balls work best when you catch on Pokemon that are on the sea floor. Now you may be saying to yourself, Pokemon on the sea floor? How the hell are we supposed to do anything about that? You'll see. And actually I got it wrong. There are 2 single battles on this ship. And what's so funny? Okay. Sorry about that interruption. Hopefully I can cut that out. That'll be an interesting test of my skills. If not, you get to hear me speaking to someone you probably can't hear. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, let's do this. Let's go in here. Here we have a revive. We all know what revives do. We all know. I mean, come on. It's empty. And here we have a double battle. Let's talk to them from behind. Thank you for joining us. We discovered a trainer. We did indeed. Hal Laboratories? Let's see. Young couple Lois and Hal. Really? Really? Young couple Lois and Hal? Like, we all know what that's referencing, and since when are they a young, like, seriously, like, huh? Yeah, young couple, my ass. Seriously, like, did you need to, like, do things with copyright for that? Like, seriously. Is like, do you have to, like, do something with copyright to put young couple Lois and Hal? Because we all know that's freaking referencing Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, come on. I think everyone who's, like, I've seen Malcolm in the Middle. Good show, actually. Good show. I like it. Anyway, yeah, another one of my favorite shows. I'm just like I'm sort of like mentioning good TV shows these days, but yeah, another one of my favorite shows that has ended, but is actually coming back, which is really awesome. That ended and is coming back, that I've been watching a lot of lately, is Whose Line Is It Anyway? Specifically the US version, the one with Drew Carey as the host. Oh my God, that is such a good show. Like, if you need like cheering up, and if you need something to like laugh your ass off with, then Whose Line Is It Anyway is perfect. I'm investigating this ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He also asked me to find a scanner, but I haven't had any success. No, that sucks, don't it? Storage key. This is important. Bigly important. Bigly important. Yes, bigly is a new word. Bigly is a new word. I'm making it a word. But yes, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Definitely a great show. I tell you, it's just so funny. Like, oh my God, stuck fast, but the door opened. And here's what the whole point of this trip was. TM13 Ice Beam. Ice type move, 95 base power, 100 accuracy, 10 PP, may freeze the opponent. Yes, definitely a good item, especially for the upcoming gym. Trust me, having a good ice type move like Ice Beam is like really good for the gym that's coming up. And since most water types can learn Ice Beam, that's good. So we have like many an option of who to teach Ice Beam to. I battle you now. Dude, I already been there. You know, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Carvana! On up into Carvana! What other TV shows have I been watching? Not many, really. Like, I don't watch much TV anymore. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to talk about. I just remembered it. But as I say, I don't really watch much TV anymore. Mainly because the TV shows I do watch, I can just watch easily on the internet. There's no ad breaks. I can watch them whenever I want, instead of having to wait for them to actually be broadcast. And, you know, I can pause it. Like, I have the thing where, like, I have, like, the All-Star where I can pause whenever I want. You know, you can pause and rewind live TV, which is really cool. And yes, All-Star, which you Americans, I believe, call cable. Which is like All-Star's sort of a company name. But yeah, it's basically what Americans call cable. Anyway. But yeah, so I could do that. And you could also record shows, which is pretty cool. But yeah, basically it sort of goes back to TV. Like, one show I, well, what was that? No, Wing Attack, yes. One show I used to watch, I actually was a big watcher of WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. I started watching WWE, I remember it was about Survivor Series 2007, which was November. So November 2007, and then I really got into it about Royal Rumble 2008, which was January 2008. So yeah, you know, I became a big WWE fan, like big. Like over the years, I've sort of gone through different things that like I might not say obsessed with, but you know, sort of like, oh my God, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's like, yes, the most awesomest thing in the whole world, everything. The earliest one I remember was the Essendon Football Club. I was a huge fan of Essendon Football Club. Still am. I'm still a member. Go Bombers. They're going really well this season, which is really nice. Especially after that whole drug scandal last year. It's just like, look, yeah, Essendon may have used illegal drugs, but I bet you $10 that at least half the other clubs are doing it too. Anyway, I'm going to interrupt my train of thought because Betsy just hit level 30 and... bingo. And we have a Crawdont. Very good, very good, very good. We all like Crawdont. And yes, and friggin' hell, my mouth is like friggin' touching the camera. I'm getting like all up close to the camera. And you know what? I want to show off Crawdont. And we're going to take the experience off. And for now, we're going to give it to Whalmer. So let's give the experience shot to Whalmer. Good, good, good. Okay, where's another battle? Where's another sucker? You. Wow, this dude's gonna catch himself a big one. Yes, because when people talk about the big one... Yeah, there's a question for you. This question was asked on Family Feud, and I don't know, I'd like to hear your responses. When people talk about the big one, what might they be referring to? Ooh, interesting question, indeed. Yes, here's Crawdont. He's a beast, man. He's got that physical attack out the wazoo. It's even better in 4th generation when you can give him actual physical water moves, and he can probably learn some actual dark-type moves, so yeah. He's not going to have any dark-type moves in this game, unfortunately, which is kind of stinks, but heck, you gotta go with what you gotta go with. But anyway, yeah, I was a big watcher of WWE, and for a little while, TNA. But yeah, like, eventually, like, I was watching it, and I was, like, watching it for about a few years, but I actually stopped watching WWE, it was about a year ago, because I stopped watching after WrestleMania last year. So yeah, it's been about a year. I don't know, like, I was still sort of enjoying it, but not as much as I used to when I was younger. Oh yeah, I was remembering talking about my obsessions. Well, not really obsessions, but just die-hard fanisms. First it was the Essendon Football Club, then it sort of moved to WWE. No, wait, no. Then it moved to Green Day, the band Green Day. I'm still a fan of them as well. I got a bunch of their music on my iPod, so no surprise there, but yeah. So I was a diehard fan of them. And then my diehard faniness moved to WWE. And over here I believe we have PP Up? Yes, PP Up. Can never go wrong with a PP Up. And my nose just like hit the camera. I don't think it adjusts it at all, and that was the wrong button. But yeah. And then my diehard fanness moved to what it is now, which is Nintendo. Slash video games, you know. So yeah, that's sort of the history of I am a diehard fan of this, and this, and this, and this. So yeah, for a while I was a diehard fan of WWE. It was like super awesome. Like I watched it every week, you know, made sure never to miss it. And, you know, I was bummed, you know, I was awesome when good things happened, bummed when bad things happened. I had people I liked, people I despised. And yeah, I know when my main diehard fanness switched to Nintendo, I still watched WWE, but you know, I wasn't as big of a diehard fan. And then, you know, I don't know, just eventually I stopped watching just because, well, didn't really feel like watching anymore. Plus, I tell you, after last year's WrestleMania, that idiot John Laurinaitis became general manager of both shows, and it's just like, dude, that guy is a terrible general manager. He's biased, he's an asshole, and he's so uninteresting. Like, seriously. He's the most boring, biased douche I've ever seen, and they let him be general manager of both shows. Like, I know WWE is all acting. Don't think that I, like, am one of those people who think wrestling's all real. I realize it's fake. I realize it's all acting and stuff. Hence why it's World Wrestling Entertainment. It's meant to entertain. It's not meant to be real. And chiseled abs is what you call cut. Yeah. You know, when it comes to, you know, how your chest and stomach is defined, some people have a six-pack, some people have a keg. All I can say is I'm going home and I'm having ribs, if you catch my drift. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, it's not very effective. Get him, Betsy! Wow, for Mr. Krabs' mother, Betsy's doing work! Like, wow! Dang, son! Let's go into P. Sherman so we can avoid that rough skin. And Zigzagoon's picked up another item. See, having a Zigzagoon with you, like having multiple Zigzagoons with you, can be very beneficial. Especially if they pick up awesome stuff like revives, full restores, and even King's Rocks. Yes, Zigzagoons can pick up King's Rocks. So, yeah. Hello. But yeah, so I just stopped watching WWE. Like, I was not gonna sit through that stupid general manager friggin' running post shows, and honestly I just wasn't enjoying it as much anymore. Yeah, dude, I can't swim at all, although I've never actually tried swimming with an inner tube. I've been boogie boarding. Boogie boarding's fun, but, you know, it wasn't that extreme because, like I said, if I ever got into danger, I'd be, like, dead instantly. Like, you know, swim between the flags. There's no one who follows that mentality more than me. Yeah, I don't really go to the beach much. I don't really like the beach, honestly. It's like, well, I just don't really like the beach. I just don't like it. Like, I mean, like, first of all, you usually go when it's damn hot outside. Like, yeah, and that's the point of the water. But I tell you, when you get out of the water, you're all, like, soaking wet. And then you have to step onto the sand. And it's just like, oh, boy. Like, when you're, like, soaking wet, the sand just clings to you, and it clings to you like everywhere, and it's freaking insane. Oh well. Yeah, just the beach has never really been my thing. Like, we went to the beach, I don't remember which beach it was, but we went to a beach on the Year 11 Melbourne trip. I didn't go in the water, I just walked along the shore and collected seashells. Yeah, I remember I read in the paper about a guy. Oh no, I heard this on the radio. A guy was going to be jailed in like Taiwan for like 12 years for just taking pebbles off a beach, which was meant to be like an ancient something. It's just like, dude, seriously, 12 years of jail? Like, I get it. Like, if it's a sacred place and you're not meant to be taking stuff from there, then then it makes sense that he might get punished. But seriously, 12 years in jail? That's just like, that's just going too far. This I actually did read in the paper. I read about, like, I don't remember which car company is doing this, but there is a car company making it so that when the car is standing still, its headlights double as projectors. So you can, like, project it onto something and be like a drive-in movie. I told that to my friend, and she's just like, that would be so awesome. And honestly, it would be. Like, oh my god. I don't think I ever showed this off. But anyway, we're gonna hop on our bike because we can't get past this chick without a bike. Boom, 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 boom. This is cycling. This is Route 110, but this specifically is Cycling Road. Now, the purpose of Cycling Road is to cycle up. You can only go on this road if you have a bike, and there are actually trainers here, which you can fight a lot sooner. Like, as soon as you get your damn bike, you can fight these trainers. So, yeah, the thing is, these trainers like will have like really weak electric types. So I'm just gonna zip through these. Heck, I can even take out a Magnemite with friggin'... Get him! Die, 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 die. Yeah, so I'll try to go through here without fighting too many trains. Like, I know I usually say I fight everybody, but... Oh, so much for that. But yeah, I might fight these guys off screen if I really want to keep that mentality, but really, these battles are just like... So, the guys are so low leveled because I didn't do this earlier, so it's just like, well, what's the point? And there's also a trainer over here that I'll zip through. Just an Abra. Well, actually, I will show something off with Cycling Road. Well, actually, no, I won't, but I'll just tell you about it. If you go from, like, the top of Cycling Road to the bottom, there'll be a guy who will tell you how fast you did it and how many collisions you had. So you can sort of do that to, like, get a personal best time or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm using the speed up key a bunch now, but whatever. That's what it's there for, really. Anyway. So that is going to be all for this. I've finished everything I wanted to do with those routes, and I bumped my camera. Excuse me there. Damn it. So yes, so we've done all that, and next time on Let's Play Pokemon Ruby, the Water Monotype run, we're going to continue along Route 118 and actually head towards the next town. So yes, progress! Woot! Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. Basically, it's all up to you. I can't force you to do anything, but it would really help, you know, if you, say, leave me feedback, or even tell me that I'm doing well, tell me that I suck, but if you tell me that I suck, tell me how to improve myself, because just telling me that I suck, you know, gets me nowhere. Just makes me feel sad. So don't be that heartless and just tell me I suck, you know. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for more watery goodness on Pokemon, the series that never goes bad. Like, seriously, it just doesn't.